What's up, Survivor Fanatics? This is KG48, and welcome back to my Subsistence Let's Play. This is episode 32, and I'm just sitting here in my base. I went ahead and made a third solar panel. I think I'm going to be using my electricity on solar panels for a few days, just trying to get as many solar panels up as I can. As you can see right there, there's the third one. Because, honestly, I don't really think I have too much more I want to upgrade in this base, okay? I can't upgrade the bed. I can upgrade the fridge, but to be perfectly honest, that's going to be the last thing I do, because upgrading the fridge, you know, it takes a lot of iron that I don't really have. And honestly, I really don't use the fridge much. So, I don't know. It'll be the last thing to upgrade. I might put another power storage thingy down. This thing has been upgraded as much as I care about. I don't need 3 lenses. Like, really don't need 3 lenses. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, like I said, maybe just upgrading some guns. I think I upgraded everything down in the farm. So maybe just upgrading some guns. And we're going to start collecting resources for another forward operating base. I asked for names for this base over here, but I didn't realize if... I think I might have noticed you guys got some. I'm going to go back and look at that video. But I need some names for these forward operating bases. I'm going to make like 3 of them. So give me 3 names for all the forward operating bases, and I'll... go ahead and throw them in a notepad or something when I see them. But I gotta save up for those materials. I've got a pretty decent stack of nails here. Got some cordage, got some wood, but we're just gonna collect stuff for at least this video. And yeah, so let's get started. We do have our shotgun for protection. I will kill some animals if they look at me funny. And let's get going. You know, we gotta deal with the farms on the way out as well. So let's do that too. There we go. Okay. Turn this light off and give this thing some good old TLC. Split one. That should be good enough. Come on over here. Look for some animals. I don't see any. Well, there's one over there, but he's pretty far away. Alright, come on over here. You are doing just splendid. Split one. That's probably all you're going to need. Yep. Actually, that might... Well, no, that's perfect, actually. Very good, very good. Oh, level 10 chicken. Alright. I know what I'm eating today. So maybe I'll try not to kill some animals today. You know, killing animals is such a waste with the meat and stuff. And yes, I do know I just said I don't want to upgrade the refrigerator. But if I upgraded the refrigerator, I could start running that. But then I'm just going to have a stockpile of meat I'm not going to need. So I don't really see any use in it, to be honest. Just personal preference. Alright, so we got a bear over here. But if I have to defend myself, I will defend myself with shotgun shells. We also got to keep a lookout for iron. So let's go looting, man. We're gonna be doing a nice old looting video. Oh, look at this. This is what I need. Oh, there's a crate right there too. This is what I need. So people in the chat were telling me about like how to get crates and stuff and how they work, and they're telling me stuff that like I kind of like felt the same way about crates. You guys gotta understand, over the past couple of videos, I haven't really been... Well, no, actually, the last couple of videos, I really needed crates. But for a while there, I didn't really want or needed crates that much. Now I need crates. But what you do is, anytime you walk through an area, like, if you turn around, there's usually crates spawning behind you a lot. And I do find that to be true. So we have got to keep an eye out for that stuff. Is that iron? That might very well be iron. Come on. There you go. Get on up there. There we go. Let's get some iron. So yeah, so I'm going to be doubling back a lot and see if that helps. It should. I kind of feel like that is true. So, but I also like to see new parts of the map too. Like even if I'm like, you know, if I'm doubling back a lot, you're only going to see like certain parts of the map, and I kind of like to go to new areas, not only to show you guys new areas, but just to spice it up a little bit on my end. But you're right. Yeah, doubling back for crates is a really good strategy. Alrighty then. He has not done an update since December 19th, but that's to be expected, considering it's Christmas. I expect Cold Games is spending time with his family, which is awesome. He's earned it. And I'm sure he's going to get back to work, really get back to work hard after the new year, just like everybody. Except for YouTubers. We're always putting up videos. But let's face it, I mean, it's a lot easier to make a video of a video game than it is to make the video game. We're not on the same level there, man. Like, mad props. I've been kind of browsing the forums of this game, and this game has a pretty sick following. Like a very, very dedicated following. It's pretty heartwarming to see. They really go to bat for this game. If someone comes in the forums and says something bad about the game, like, well, if someone has a real beef with the game, like they think it's too hard or whatever, then the people in the forums don't jump down their throat. They're usually like, I mean, well, you could do this, that, and the other thing. They've written guides on how to like get better at the game and everything. Really thought-provoking, very interesting and very useful guides, and stuff like that. But if someone comes in there and just starts bashing on the game for no real reason, like this one clown come in and he's like start bashing on the game, he doesn't even own the game. He's just making comments about the game, just bashing on it left and right, doesn't even own it. And they just chew them out. It's freaking awesome to see. Awesome to see. And this other dude comes in and he starts bagging on the game. Not really out of line, but he was very hard on the game. And some people said, well, Cold Games is like he was the guy was he was comparing it with 7 Days to Die and Ark and stuff, and I don't even think of Ark as an indie game. They're almost like a professional studio. I mean, I don't know much about their studio, but man, they put out the work, and I give respect to the Ark devs. But man, I think they have a big development team. But anyway, they were comparing like all these games, and like someone was saying, well, the difference between 7 Days to Die and the other games in this game is this game's made by one person. And the dude in the forums, like, I thought he was like, the way he was talking, I thought he might have just been like a troll, but he was actually really cool. He's like, oh, I didn't know it was done by one guy. That's that sheds a whole new light on it. He said, well, I'll just give it a rest for a year and I'll come back next year and see where it's at. And yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I went in and told him. I went in and told him afterwards. I said, yeah, I mean, not only is it one guy, but this guy's a full-time job. Like, Cold Games is a full-time job outside of this. I've been talking to Cold Games for almost a year now, and I told him this, and he basically looks at this as a passion project, and he's just doing it for the love, And I told him, I said, you don't have to worry about the developer of this game, being a tool or anything. He's legit. He's legit. He's been putting out updates. He actually like is working harder now that the game's for sale. Like, I've been playing this game for like 11 months. Before it was for sale, he gave me a copy for doing videos and stuff. Same with Game Edge, and he was doing updates, pretty regularly, and it was pretty cool. But now, ever since it's gone on sale, he's really banging out the updates. I can tell the guy's just working his ass off, and he's freaking awesome. So I don't remember what my original point was, but I really like the forums for this game. They're rabid fans. They're rabid fans. And if you talk trash about the game, at least come from a point of view of, like, what you're talking about. And don't just say, oh, these early access games are crap. Well, do you own the game? No, I never played it, but I know. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I don't mind people being skeptical of early access games. There's been more than a few, way too many early access games that were abandoned. And, I hate that. But for me personally, even if I wasn't doing this on YouTube, I played early access games before I started doing YouTube. It actually is kind of like what got me into YouTube. I started doing Minecraft. And yes, Minecraft was an early access game. Sold 200 million units total, but it was an early access game. And, I love my early access games, and it's not just about YouTube. But man, like, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, because some of these early access games, man, they just some of these people, they just want your money, and they don't give a shit. So gotta be careful. And I've bought a couple early access games that were, dropped. I'm not gonna name them because I don't want to I don't like talking bad about games, but there's been a couple. Actually, Beasts of Prey, was that dropped? I think that was dropped. I think. I don't like talking about it because I'm not really sure, so I won't. But there's been a couple. Let's say there's been a couple early access games I've played that I didn't like. Where they were going or the updates and stuff. But, yeah. Anyway, I just don't like talking about it. It is my duty to let people know the games I'm playing and how good I think they are. And, I just have a hard time saying bad things about games. It's one of my shortcomings on YouTube. But, yeah, Beasts of Prey, I don't know if they stopped developing it or not, but that game kind of fell off the radar. I'm trying to think of another one. Actually, Planet Base. No, was it No, what was the new one? The new one was called Planet Base, right? I think the other one was called Space Base. No, Planet Base, if it's the one I'm thinking about, that's the one where you're on Mars, and it was kind of like a city building game. That's Planet Base. That game was legit. I like that game a lot. But Space Base was the one that got abandoned, and that's a damn shame because Space Base had some promise, but they abandoned it. I'm trying to think of any early access games I play right now that I'm a little bit scared of. You know, as far as being abandoned and stuff. I gotta tell you, okay, so there's 2 games I'm a little bit nervous about. The one is Savage Lands. I don't know where all the hate comes from, but doing my research on YouTube, not on YouTube, but on Steam, there is a lot of hate for the developers of Savage Lands, and I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from, but something about, I don't know what happened here, but something about Toy Soldiers, some Toy Soldiers game they stopped working on, and then they made a sequel or something. I was reading about it on Steam, and you can't believe everything you read on Steam. That's why I'm kind of saying this is like, I don't know if this is the case, but this is what I read about. So Savage Lands has like mixed reviews on Steam, and a lot of people just bag on that game like really badly. And I gotta tell you, like, I can't be that wrong. Like, I think that game's cool. How could I be so wrong? I don't know, man. The game I'm playing, the game I bought and I'm playing right now in Savage Lands is really, really fun. That's all I can say. That's the best thing I can say. A lot of people are hating on it. I'm not really quite sure why. I guess you're all entitled to your opinion, but, you know, I don't know. I think that game's really cool. Just my opinion. Oh, and the other game is Kingdoms. And Kingdoms is a game that's been in development. It's been developing pretty slow, and the developers don't seem to be that active, you know, as far as talking to the public, which, you know, maybe it's not fair, but I kind of look at that as I don't want to say a bad sign, because it's not always a bad sign, but I don't know. I don't like that. I like it when the developers are, you know, somewhat in contact with the, you know, community, especially on an early access game, because you have people playing this game and you're trying to, you know, build a game, and maybe the people playing your early access game have a lot to say about the direction that game is going to take, things they like, things they don't like. And Kingdoms, you know, they don't really talk a lot. I don't know if I've ever seen the developers talk about anything, although I haven't really done a lot of research on it. But what I did was I went on the Kingdoms, because I'm thinking about doing a Kingdoms Let's Play when I have room in my list of games I play. And Kingdoms looks really cool, guys. If you guys don't know about Kingdoms, take a look at Game Edge's videos. It looks really, really cool. It's like a survival early access game where you like build you build settlements, and like NPCs come in and build their own houses and live there and stuff. It's incredibly ambitious, and I'm really excited about it. But I'm like very, you know, tentative about this stuff. I don't want to do a game. I don't want to like do a Let's Play on a game and tell people how much I like it and stuff, and then have the, you know, developers flake out and maybe like, you know, stop developing it or whatever. So I went on the Kingdoms Steam forums, and the developers on the developers don't talk to people on the Steam forums, or I think anywhere. They don't respond to forum threads, I think, but they do have forum moderators who are very active on the threads, and they know the names of the developers, and they're like, yeah, such and such. Actually, I don't know how many developers Kingdoms has, but they know the names, and they're like, yeah, such and such is hard at work developing the game. They don't come on here and answer questions because, you know, that's what we're for, and, you know, which makes sense. I'm not saying the developers themselves have to come on and answer the questions. If you can find someone qualified who does it well and is dedicated, yeah, you can have people. They're called PR people, and I think there's a lot of early access developers who could use some PR people personally. But, yeah, these guys are really cool. They're like, yeah, the devs are very active. They're working hard on the game. They don't answer the questions here. That's my job. And, you know, and they were really cool. So, Kingdoms, yeah. Assuming that this person who's running the forums, or, you know, is the moderator on the forums, is being straight with me, and I have no reason to think he's not, Kingdoms looks like an interesting game to look at, you know? So, I'm always tentative, because, like, I don't want people to think of early access as shit. Now, there's some people who think of early access as shit, and, you know, they made up their mind and whatever. You know, I don't know what to tell you. Go play the AAA games then. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But is there any indie games that are not early access these days? Tell you what, go play the indie games that are on full release. I think Kerbal Space Program just went to full release. What else? Starbound is full release. You know, there's a lot of indie games that are full release, so you could go play those. I personally love early access though, but I can see, you know, I understand the worry behind it, and I just want you guys to know when I make these videos, I'm very, very conscious of the developers, and you know, if I think they're gonna, you know, bail on the game or not. You know what I mean? Like that's always on my mind, always. Because the last thing I want to do is get somebody to buy one of these games and then the developer abandons it, and I feel like a jackass. Like, so, but you can never tell the future. But I do my homework to kind of, you know. And I think I've got a pretty good track record. I mean, I did play Beast of Prey, and like I said, I don't know if they abandoned it, but I don't know. Like, even when I was playing it, I felt like the updates weren't coming out, like, as often as they should or whatever. So I don't really remember Beast of Prey, but other than that, have I played any other games that have been abandoned? Like, I don't even... Like, can you guys tell me? I don't think so. I mean, I think all the games I've played have been pretty solid. Pretty solid. And I want to keep it like that, you know? When you come to my channel, I want you to say, you know what? Cage thinks I should play this game a little bit. You know, I don't know about these guys, but, you know, Cage has got a good track record, and I'm going to trust him. And, you know, I can't be perfect, but I will, you know... I'm not just playing anything willy-nilly. Although there's this game I saw some people playing that is actually free right now. You pay what you want, which I find really interesting. It's called Raft. I saw Bloodstalker did a video on it. I saw Partially Royal did a video on it, and it's pretty cool. It's like you have a floating base on a raft. It looks really interesting. I think I might check that out. I would have checked it out already if I had room in my schedule, but I don't. Oh, look at this. You come over here, Wolf. You're going to be freaking sorry, man. By the way, if you guys ever have a game you want me to check out, you know, feel free to send me a message on Twitter. Feel free to send me a message and, you know, put it in the comments section. Send me a message on YouTube. Send me a message. You know, if you go to YouTube, I have a business email. Don't hesitate to send me an email. Like, I saw this game. I think it'd be pretty cool. You know, chances are I've already played most of the games you guys are going to point me towards. But you never know. I mean, hey, 7 Days to Die was a YouTuber that told me about it. It was a YouTuber that told me about 7 Days to Die. So, I let that go bad. Crap. You guys have probably been telling me this whole time. I should have ate that. Oh well. It's all right. I got my chickens, my trusty chickens. Speaking of, come on, bro. Stop running. Let's be friends. Oh, fucking bear. Is that bear coming after me? Oh, another thing I did, guys, is to help with my aim, I made the aim part toggleable. It makes aiming easier. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, that makes aiming so much easier. Like, if you don't have to like sit there, and like hold down the right mouse button, it actually makes aiming easier. And what I'm thinking about is next time I fight the hunters. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but holding down your middle finger on the right mouse button, actually, you know, it makes your aim a little bit shaky. Like, I never noticed it before, but it definitely does not help your aim any. So I think making aim toggleable is going to help with my aim against the hunters. We'll see. We shall see. Where'd those chickens go? I really shouldn't be chasing chickens. So not what I need to be doing right now. We're going to go back to burning wood, by the way. That means I got to cut more wood because I just broke up the rest of my wood. That's alright, we still got time. I'm getting a little hungry, but I think we'll be okay. I only got, what, 2 blueberries, and that's it? No other fruits and vegetables? I didn't get any more apples? That's interesting. That's some bad luck for me, man. I'm gonna have to eat one of those tomatoes, I think. I try not to eat the tomatoes. I try to leave them for the chickens, but I don't know. Might not have a choice. Man, my mouth is dry. I've been talking a lot this video, haven't I? I was just sucking on a cough drop before I started recording. Helps my it helps my allergies. Oh, those are the new stairs, by the way. See how they're all straight and stuff now? Glad it didn't mess up my build. Did I not just see a crate over here? There it is. I was gonna say, there's no way it disappeared. Yeah, right. Yeah, look at all those nails. We're up to 150 nails, people. I think the next base will be coming up relatively soon. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm not going to cut any wood. I'll do that off camera. Okay. Any more blueberries? No. Alright, chicken. I'm going to have to go a little bit easier on catching the chickens because I'm going to start needing those tomatoes for myself. Come on, you bastard. Damn! Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, I brought me right to a lock chest. Alright, let him go. We'll get some wood, people. So, yeah, my schedule's been mostly taken up with Astroneer and Savage Lands. Savage Lands is doing really well on my channel. Astroneer, it's been doing okay. I've been a little disappointed with Astroneer. I thought it would have done better. It's really big on YouTube right now. I might have just been late to the party. You know? Like, everyone started doing Astroneer like 2 days before it came out because they had early review copies or whatever. And I did Astroneer the day it came out, but I just, you know, I don't know. Might be just late. But at least I'm doing good with Savage Lands. Alright, we're gonna find this chicken or what? I was gonna say, sometimes I don't see the fence and I get all excited. Like, oh, he took out the fence! Nope, he didn't take out the fence. Damn, man, where's this mother effing chicken? Whatevs. Whatevs. One thing I've learned in my years of doing YouTube, never run around looking for something and saying, where is this thing? Because chances are you walked by it like 3 times and the people in the comments are losing their ever-loving minds. So, yeah. Okay, gonna leave all these like they are for the fire. I'm starting to run a little low on cordage, so I'm gonna start saving it. I'm gonna stop making the brick thingies. Start saving the cordage. I don't know, it feels a little light today. I mean, I had a good run there with the chest, I guess. I did get a bunch of nails, which is good. But, I don't know. Feels a little light. Feels a little light. I haven't seen a lot of ores today. Well, like I said, I shouldn't be talking about that, because then, you know, people in the chat are going to be like, Coach, you passed by an ore at 1435, 1632, and, like, you know, just list off the times I passed by the ores. And you're not wrong, but still. I think my guy is pretty freaking tired. Alright, let's hit this tree. Never mind. That bear is not worth my time. We're going to grab a chicken. We're going to gut him. We're going to eat him. And then we'll probably eat one of these pieces of meat, let the other 2 go bad, and fill up our protein. Let's go do that now. Oh, there's a chest. See? You backtrack, people. Yeah, the spawning in this game is pretty interesting. Okay. I'm going to put that blueberry in a thing of water. God. Oh, there's that mother frickin' chicken. I don't have any stamina. I hate you, goddamn chicken. Nah, my stamina's not really gonna go up. Nah, I need the protein. Alright, whatever. Let's grab the level 10 chicken. And let's see what we got in here. We've only got 1 chicken. See, that's not good. We need to catch some chickens. Alright. Kill. Butcher. Shut up, timer. Take one of these. Eat it. Now let's get our protein. I might actually go catch a chicken or two if I can. Since I got daylight, I just gotta cook this meat first. Ah, damn it, I let the thing go out. I gotta start not letting this fire go out again. What does it take to fill this up? 6? Probably 10, I would think. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. 10 to fill it up. Alright, put that in there. How you doing? Alright, so we're getting 0.16 per tick with the you know, with the solar panels. That is pretty freaking sweet right there. This thing ran out. I hope I didn't waste any of that. Probably put at least 12 of this in there. Let's put the animal fat in here. Probably put one more of these in here to cook. And then put the other 2 in here. They'll probably go bad. Don't really care. Okay. Well, guys, I'm just going to be waiting here for food to cook. I might go try and catch a chicken or two, but that's pretty much it. We're going to call this one here. This is going to be for episode 32. See you next time for episode 33. Till then, take it easy.